Good morning, spacemen. Welcome to Space Operations Delta. My name is Captain Collins. Welcome to Space Engineers. Today I want to talk with you about your production queue and how you can speed up your production about 10 times. We will achieve that with a few shortcuts that you know of or maybe don't know of, and I will show you them live in the game. So let's go right into the game and start by showing you your production queue and how this works. There are a few ways how you can achieve faster production than how you maybe did that before. And the first I want to talk about the build planner. So as you can see, the build planner in here, that's a tool that will give you an option to set some things already in a queue where you can produce the stuff that you need to produce the wares and then build it afterwards with having all the materials for it. There are two easy ways to do this. So the first would be if you already know what you want to build. Let's search, for example, a thruster that I want to build on my ship, a hydrogen thruster. And I have the first option to just click it once, select it, and then click on the build planner. And then it is in the build planner. You see there are the wares that you need. And now you just go to your container storage or whatever is connected to your base, to your storages, to your refineries, and to your assembler. That's what you need before that. And then you just go and hold down shift, click the middle mouse button, and as you see, all components were successfully put into production. That means everything that you did not have or everything that you need will be produced with just a single click on the cargo bay or wherever you have access to your base. It doesn't need to be the cargo, it can also be the assembler itself or wherever you have access to the inventory. As you see, this is now produced with a click on the middle mouse button. You take it all out, all components were successfully withdrawn. And if we click on G, you see that build planner is now clear. You can go and build your thrusters and it works. You will have all the stuff that you need. That was the first way, but there is also a second way. As you saw, I do not have all the stuff because I took the wrong thruster here. So I can get all the other parts that I need, as you can see on the right side. You don't have to write that down or anything. If you look at this and there's already the frame somewhere, then you can just right click on it. It says components added to build planner. And these are only the components that you need to finish it. These are not the components for everything you need there. You go back to your storage or wherever you want to. Hold down shift, click middle mouse button, all components successfully put into production. As we can see, now the rest is being produced. And after this is being produced, you can withdraw it from your storages with a single click on the middle mouse button. Take it over to the thing that you want to build and you will be good. Good, it's ready. We click the middle mouse button. Sometimes it says it cannot withdraw some things, but that just means that it's not in the cargo container you need it to have. If you get a message that something is not withdrawable, then just wait a little bit, click the middle mouse button again, and then it will be put into the storage and you can withdraw it. Then you see everything is there and you can build the part that you needed. You can do that with up to 8 different pieces. So we could also just take these here, the light armor slope. I go and click that, right click, another thing, right click, and maybe I want to have a little bit more. You can also click on the same thing a few times, and then you see in the build planner that this is added in here. If you already did something, if you completed something and you don't want to have it in the build planner anymore, just right click on the stuff and it will be gone. So that way you can also clean up the build planner yourself manually. And an additional tip on the way, if you have withdrawn too much from your inventory because you took maybe some steel plates or whatever and you build some stuff here, right? You put some steel plates there, you put some steel plates there, and you do have too much in your inventory, then you just go to a cargo container, you hold down Alt and then click middle mouse button again and look at the inventory. It clears up. All possible components were deposited. Everything except of your tools and maybe your hydrogen or your oxygen bottles are in the storage now, and you can start again with withdrawing the stuff that you really need for the pieces that you need. So this was very easy and short. That will give you a example on how you speed up your production there. You can also take just some interior plates and some steel plates and then put all the frames that you want to have where you want it. Like for example, for your ship or for your station, just put the frames there, and then you right click on all these frames, take these modules into your build planner, go to your cargo bay, put all into production with shift middle mouse button, and then you can withdraw everything afterwards. Your build planner will be cleared. That way you don't need to remember any more materials, and you can build everything that you need, and you will not overproduce stuff that will just sit in your inventory and take up some precious room for ores or whatever. So thank you very much. That was my first video on Space Engineers. There will be a lot more. Then don't forget to hit the subscribe button and see a lot more in the future. I hope I can do much more of these short videos that will help you a lot, like I did for the X4 series. So check out the channel. I did these type of videos already once, and I will continue doing this now for Space Engineers. Have a great time, and we'll see us again.